Good evening to you. Thank you so much for joining us on the 1st of November, the year 2025. And thanks for choosing to watch KUTV Weekend Live. Now we have so many stories that are lined up for you, but first, the intro.
This is Weekend Live with Ocheng Cynthia.
Now Miombui is on the sign language interpretation, but remember that this broadcast is also live across all our socials. On YouTube, it's KUTV News Kenya. On X, it's KUTV_Kenya. My name is Ocheng Cynthia. Let's get started. Now, President William Ruto has continued his development and popularization tour of the Western region, calling on leaders and citizens to shun divisive politics and focus on nation building. Speaking in Kakamega, where he spent the better part of the day driving development tours and later on hosting a section of Kakamega grassroots leaders. At the Kakamega State launch, the president revisited his past agreement with the late Raila Odinga, noting that it was founded on the need to foster unity and equitable development across the country.
The head of state's visit to Kakamega comes as part of his wider tour across the Western region, where he is rallying support for the government's development agenda and strengthening ties with local leadership.
Niliketi chini na Mheshimiwa Raila Amolo Odinga, tuondoe siasa ya chuki na ukabila na ubaguzi. Tuunganishe Wakenya wote, tuwe timu moja ya taifa la Kenya. Kwa sababu Mungu anajua ni kwa sababu gani sisi wote ni Wakenya.
President William Ruto reiterated that his administration's focus is on service delivery, not political rivalry, urging Kenyans to embrace peace, hard work and unity of purpose.
Hakuna mtu tunaweza kumuuliza swali Mungu mbona kabila hii ama ile. Sisi wote bila ya kujali mipaka ya dini ama kabila ama sehemu. Sisi wote ni ndugu moja. Na ndio mimi nawauliza watu wa Shivei, watu wa Ikolomani, watu wa Kakamega, tafadhali mkubali tuungane kwa sababu umoja ni nguvu.
During the meeting with grassroots leaders, the president highlighted key investments under the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, including health reforms, agricultural value chains, and youth empowerment programs.
Vile hii stadium yenu. Stadium mulianzisha, ikaenda namna hiyo, ikakwama, si ndio? Sasa nimechukua hiyo stadium, nikasema wacha niende nimalize nijenge. Si ndio? Sasa hiyo stadium mimi nitawamalizia. Nimepangia hapo 1.4 billion shillings ya kumaliza hiyo stadium na ikae sawa sawa.
Ruto emphasized that through the new Social Health Authority, Kenyans will access quality healthcare without discrimination or financial strain. He, however, cautioned hospitals against exploiting citizens through illegal charges, warning that his government will take firm action against institutions found violating the law.
Mimi nataka kila mwananchi ujiandikishe. Unajua, ukijiandikisha ndio tutajua madawa kiasi gani tunataka. Wa hospitali madaktari kiasi gani tunataka, equipment ambayo mtatumika kwa hospitali kuwatibu inahitajika kiasi gani. We need data so that we can plan effectively how to administer health to the citizens of the Republic of Kenya.
The president also reaffirmed his belief that Kenya has the potential to achieve first world development status, citing ongoing infrastructure and industrial growth as the foundation of economic transformation. Yvonne Kimuma, KUTV.
And on to Tanzania. Tanzania's Electoral Commission has declared President Samia Suluhu Hassan the winner of the general election with nearly 98% of the vote, extending her rule for another 5 years. But the victory has been marred by deadly unrest, with opposition party Chadema claiming hundreds have been killed in a crackdown on post-election protests. Authorities have consequently dismissed the reports as exaggerated and imposed a curfew amid an internet blackout. Protests continue in major cities as international observers raise concern over alleged human rights abuse and election credibility. Back to our country, Kenya. Orange Democratic Movement ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna has strongly dismissed claims of a merger between the opposition party and the Kenya Kwanza administration, clarifying that any existing engagements are solely aimed at providing or improving the lives of Kenyans. Speaking during a meeting of ODM leaders in Mombasa, Sifuna cautioned party members against being misled by what he termed as political propaganda meant to sow division with the party.
He left us inside the broad-based government, and therefore, as a party, we will be inside the broad-based government.
In recent days, murmurs within the ODM ranks have gained traction, especially following statements made by party-allied politicians in Kasipul constituency yesterday, hinting at a possible political alignment with the ruling coalition.
As ODM party, chaired by my sister here, and my sister here comes from my place, the best export we ever had for Homa Bay, we will make a decision that will put ODM in posterity in this government. Don't be lied to that we will make a different decision.
But as tensions brew within the Orange Party, Secretary General Edwin Sifuna has come out swinging, calling out senior party figures for peddling with what he described as a false narrative about ODM's political intentions.
Nataka msikie vizuri, hakuna siku ambaye mimi nita betray chama cha ODM. Na maadili ambayo baba alikuwa ametufunza na mambo ambayo alikuwa anayashikilia yeye mwenyewe. Ni jukumu letu sisi kama ambao tunampenda baba kuhakikisha kwamba chama hiki kinazidi kuimarika.
Salamu alaykum. Alhamdulillah.
During the Mombasa leadership meeting, Sifuna challenged leaders to refrain from painting a misleading picture that ODM is drifting towards the government, reminding them that the party's vision remains firmly anchored in opposition and accountability.
Na uelewa, najua ulikuwa ni wa nini, najua unasema nini na ni kipi haisemi. Niliandika hapo ndani mimi mwenyewe nikasema, this agreement does not constitute a coalition agreement with UDA. Iko hapo, Ruto alisign, baba alisign. So, wengine ambao wanazunguka, na kwa sababu baba alituambia we keep our identity. Mimi rangi yangu ni hii chungwa. Symbol yangu ni chungwa. Mnanielewa? We must keep that identity. Wengine wanatuambia ati by elections in November 2027 party leader ati kuna candidates were broad-based.
And while the political rhetoric from Kasipul appeared to foreshadow a possible purge of members seen as disloyal to the party's ideals, one question lingers.
A broad-based team, that where we have a UDA candidate, that is the broad-based candidate. In Malava, in Mbere, in Banisa, those are the broad-based candidates, and Baringo. Where we have ODM candidates, in Ugunja, in Kasipul, in Magarini, those also are the broad-based candidates under ODM.
Who exactly is on the chopping block in the simmering orange drama?
Mimi nataka ule wa ODM. Ukweli ama uongo? Kuna wale ambao hawajui hata candidate na chama. Wanasema ile symbol ya baba, ile chungwa. Mimi nataka ule wa chungwa. So mniambie kala ya broad base ni gani? Na symbol ya broad base ni gani? Mtu akitoka kule mashinani aseme anataka mtu wa broad base, unampeleka wapi? Hakuna candidate wa broad base. Broad base is not a party.
Beyond the ongoing by-elections and talk of coalitions, the unfolding story within ODM raises an even bigger question as Kenya inches closer to the 2027 general election.
Gangari. Ikiwa mtu ameleta kitu ya kukula, wewe kula tu. Lakini hiyo ni shauri yake. Wewe ni mwana chungwa.
Will the Orange Party be absorbed, divided, or rise again as the most coveted gem in the country's political arena?
Party must remain strong. Na without a strong party hakuna pali tunaenda. Party haiwezi kusambaratika. Party lazima ikuwe mmoja.
Ikifika 2027 na nyinyi mkugangari, you can either form the government or you will be in government. But we are not going to be a party which will be out of government.
Now, as that happened, Democracy for the Citizens Party leader Rigathi Gachagua has accused President William Ruto of disrespecting the Central Kenya community by labeling them as jealous, despite their strong support during the last election. Speaking during a burial in Gatanga, Murang'a County, Gachagua said it was unfair for President Ruto to demean the same voters who propelled him to power. He also blamed the government for poor leadership and misuse of public funds, and accused Ruto of revising anti-illicit alcohol laws. Furthermore, Gachagua urged Central residents to unite ahead of the 2027 polls.
Mimi huzuni yangu ni wale ambaye watu wanatoka hapa mlimani wanatembea na Gethenji, akitukana sisi kama jamii, akituita wakabila, akitukosea heshima, akisema sisi ni roho chafu. Na nyinyi wale mumetoka hapa mlichaguliwa na watu ya Murang'a, na watu ya Kiambu, na watu ya Nyeri, na watu ya Kirinyaga, watu ya Nyandarua, watu ya Embu, watu ya Meru, munapigia Gethenji makofi kwa kutukana sisi kama jamii.
Nataka kura za urais huku kwetu mlango ni mmoja, na ni Rigathi Gachagua, kwa sababu tumetambua William Ruto alijileta huku, na ndiyo maana alitudharau alipofika pale.
Sisi wewe Gethenji tulikuchagua, tulikupenda, tukakupatia kura zetu zote, ukakuwa mfalme, ukafika pahali ukatusaliti, ukatudanganya, ukageuka sisi, ukahangaisha biashara zetu, ukafuta watoto wetu kazi.
University students allied to the Democracy for the Citizens Party have launched the Mount Kenya Citizens Defenders Movement to promote democracy, accountability, and youth empowerment. Speaking during the launch at the Unicity along Thika Road, Secretary General Stephen Mwangi said the group will mobilize students nationwide to defend good governance and resist any plans to disempower youths ahead of the 2027 elections. The caucus also vowed to hold civic education forums, use social media to demand accountability, and partner with other opposition youth blocs to strengthen grassroots democracy.
As the East Africa region is facing instability, highlighted by Tanzania's recent election unrest, opposition suppression and violence, Kenya is grappling with internal fractures.
Nyota funding ya government, we are asking, mbona isikuwa ya all person who is above 18 years, because sisi wenye tuko chuo zikuu za universities ama colleges, we are not getting that money. That say, sisi tuko na shida juu
2027 vile the current president anajigamba, we are going to show him that kuna democracy hapa Kenya and the power belongs to us, that is the citizens of Kenya. We are going to mobilize our citizen, watokee huku nje, we vote, and they should know the importance of voting.
Tumechoka sababu tushalipa karo, tunalipa rent, lakini hakuna lolote tunaona likifanywa. Swali ni je, mbona nyumba zijengwe na bilioni 20 ila masomo walimu wanataka bilioni 7.9?
Meanwhile, the Higher Education Loans Board HELB has revealed that lawyers and accountants lead in student loan defaults. This is as the agency moves to secure new powers to freeze the bank accounts of the defaultees. CEO Geoffrey Monari said over 21,000 lawyers and 19,000 accountants have failed to repay their loans despite being financially stable. He noted that the teachers remain the most consistent in payments, remitting nearly 200 million monthly. Monari said the crackdown aims to promote fairness and sustainability, ensuring more students benefit from HELB revolving fund. On that note, Weekend Live is taking a short breather. We'll be back with more stories. Stay tuned.
A new era, a new people. This is the Law Matters Show. A program that brings you legal sensitization on your television.
My statement is written and just the quote the prosecution.
I think that this loss is a setback for Raila Odinga.
What policy recommendations were fronted by the candidate?
With diversity, we demystify important legal issues locally, regionally, and internationally.
What Tanzanians.
Join me, Elvin Onsongo, as I bring you more insights on law matters.
We are looking at social issues. What is the problem? Is it the economy? Is it...
Law Matters Show, creating awareness, advocacy, and enhancing lives.
In a world where uncertainty rules and opportunities are scarce, it's time to break from the barrier and unlock your full potential.
We must live within our means. We cannot spend money that we don't have.
We will explore the fascinating world of investment, trade secrets, business strategies, and entrepreneurship.
Sasa challenges ziko mingi sana. Parking ya mzigo imekuwa mbaya. Unaweka pesa yako na kataa kurudi.
Whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, what you covered with invaluable insights to help you succeed.
Now, this year we have seen a rebound in the economy, which is well above the global average of the 3%.
Join me, Anyango Sylvia, every Sunday and Monday on KUTV News at 9, and let's turn your dreams into reality.
Are you an aspiring media practitioner, a graduate, or you just want to advance your skills in television production? Then welcome to Kenyatta University, where education meets innovation. KUTV, the premier university television station in Kenya, is now offering short courses in TV studio, field technical operations, and video editing. Through these courses, you will acquire hands-on skills on camera operations, media production, lighting techniques, audio-visual editing, and sound and visual control, and how to operate key equipment in modern TV control room. Enroll today at KUTV and discover your full potential in cutting-edge TV broadcasting. Graduates of these courses will receive professional certificates. For more information, visit our offices at KUTV Studios or call us on 020-870-4252 or 020-870-4255 or SMS us on 0739-110-544. KUTV, a new experience.
You are watching Weekend Live with Ochieng Cynthia.
Welcome back. Now let's keep on informing you on matters health. The Ministry of Health plans to partner with churches and faith-based organizations to encourage Kenyans to make timely remittances to the Social Health Insurance Fund. Principal Secretary for Medical Services, Dr. Ouma Olunga, said the collaboration will leverage the church's influence to mobilize support for the universal health coverage. He emphasized that regular contributions will strengthen hospitals' capacity to serve patients and reduce funding gaps. Dr. Olunga also described the partnership as a moral and practical approach to ensuring sustainable healthcare financing across the country.
That is the graduate's representative to representative. Karibu sana.
Church manifests change because the church always preaches about people transforming and changing their lives. And so as we talk about change, the church has the moral authority to talk about change. And that means that the church itself must embrace change. And one of the things that is changing in this country is how we view and implement healthcare. That is why for many years, 59 years, we have been implementing a system that, even though it worked in some cases, excluded millions and millions of Kenyans. A system that was working for only those that were employed. We know how much our hospitals depend on the partnership with government. It is not an option because we are complementing a responsibility that government has. We will continue offering even when it costs us an arm and a leg. However, we don't have to make great sacrifices if the partnership works.
In other news, Public Service Cabinet Secretary Geoffrey Ruku has urged Kenyans to take personal responsibility in promoting road safety as the government rolls out the Highway Emergency Response Program. Speaking in Emali, Makueni County, Ruku said reckless driving and pedestrian carelessness have claimed thousands of lives annually. The program, launched in partnership with St. John Ambulance, will boost timely response to accidents along major highways. Ruku also announced plans to build a 350 million emergency hospital in Emali to quickly provide medical care to road accident victims.
Very good. Haya, fungua njia ya gari.
Excuse me. Now, Deputy Chief of Staff Eliud Owalo has called for a shift in how organizations manage human capital, urging leaders to align with a long-term goal and embrace Generation Z, or rather Generation Z's potential. Speaking at the Institute of Human Resources Conference in Naivasha, Owalo said Gen Z is redefining workplaces through innovation, inclusivity, and purpose-driven values. He urged boards to prioritize performance over politics and adopt diversity, inclusivity, empowerment, and belonging principles. Consequently, citing that leaders must be politically astute, emotionally intelligent, and people-focused to drive sustainable transformation.
The first century workplace is marked by rapid technological advancement, globalization, and shifting workforce dynamics. We are dealing with this new generation born between 1997 and 2012, and they bring in distinctive values, work habits, and expectations that challenge traditional management styles. Managing the Gen Z effectively requires understanding their perspectives within the broader context of organizational politics, culture, and change. And as organizations evolve, good people, leaders must therefore navigate political dynamics, cultural diversity, and transformation processes that shape the Gen Z's engagement, productivity, and loyalty. You must win their support. And you are not going to win their support by coercion, but by persuasion. They look at things differently.
Residents of Ndira in North Sakwa are calling on the government to intervene in a gold mining dispute, pitting them against a local family accused of acquiring mining rights without community consent. The residents claim they have faced harassment and arrest for continuing artisanal mining, which is their main source of livelihood. Ndira Artisanal Mining Sacco Chair Isaiah Otieno said a license issued to one Evelyn Motuku halted the operations even on private land. And as a result, the community wants the permit revoked and officials investigated to restore peace and fairness.
Ndio mwenye samba. Lakini mimi nakaga Nairobi, lakini wao watu yote nafanyaga kazi kwa boma yangu, kwa samba yangu, na mimi bado wakataa. Juzi kakuja hapa napata hawa wanasamishwa juu ya hiyo mama, hata mimi nashindwa ni nini. Kwa hivyo serikali afanye kazi, ajue ni nini naendelea kwa kazi ya hawa, ndio hawa endelee na kazi yao.
Serikali nimekwama kwa boma yangu na watoto yangu. Simu ya gold iko kwa boma yangu. Watu wenye nafanya hapo nilielewana nayo, tukaandikana agreement. Kufika kwa mawe, mtu mwingine Evelyn Mutuku na Dola Indidi wametoka kwa boma yawe, wamekuja kusimamisha kazi, akafunga wafanya kazi yangu, wakapeleka kwa cell bondo. Ati wawezi kufanya hapo ni kwake. Hii area yote yenye tumeishi kwa ajili yake, alikuwa amesa register na hatujui. Naomba serikali anisaidie. Sijafurahia na hiyo kitendo anatufanyia. Naomba Daktari Oburu aingilie kwa hii kati, na hata gavana wetu Mr. Orengo ingia kwa hii kati. Hebu ona watu, na mtanituma kesho nikuje niwatafutie kura hapa. Nitakosa sauti. Na vile mlinipea kipawa cha kuomba kura, saidieni watu wangu wote, na nimekataa.
Kwa hivyo hadi sasa it is now almost 2 months hatufanyi kazi, hata zaidi hapo. Ni eti wa mining wanazuia sisi, hatuwezi kufanya kazi. Sasa mimi naomba waheshimiwa kama Mheshimiwa Orengo governor, jamani utusaidie. Mheshimiwa Joho utusaidie. Sisi hatuna pesa na huyu mama hakuna pesa na tusumbua.
They are indeed agitated. Now at that point we're taking a very short break, but we'll be back with sports. Stay tuned.
Jamii kupanda shuka akawa tuzo, ukakamavu wake ukatii na kumfanya mwenye bidii. Kwa machozi na makeke akabaini jinsi ya kuweni. Huyu ni mwanamke ngangari kwa jinsi alivyo ngari ngari. Mimi ni mwanamke mwake mwake. Usikose kutazama kipindi cha mwanamke mwake mwake, nami Caroline Kimwele.
Are you healthy, or rather, do you maintain a healthy lifestyle? According to WHO, health is regarded as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease. Welcome to Focus on Health, a show on all matters health, wellness, and lifestyle. On this show, we cover a wide variety of topics, inclusive of, but not limited to, dental, optical, mental, reproductive health, and so much more. Join me, Joy Bofenda, every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. on KUTV for compelling insights and discussions on all matters health. See you then.
Focus on Health, your weekly dose of health and wealth information on KUTV.
A new era, a new people. This is the Law Matters Show. A program that brings you legal sensitization on your television.
My statement is written and just the quote the prosecution.
I think that this loss is a setback for Raila Odinga.
What policy recommendations were fronted by the candidate?
With diversity, we demystify important legal issues locally, regionally, and internationally.
What Tanzanians.
Join me, Elvin Onsongo, as I bring you more insights on law matters.
We are looking at social issues. What is the problem? Is it the economy? Is it...
Law Matters Show, creating awareness, advocacy, and enhancing lives.
Welcome back. Gor Mahia patron Eliud Owalo has unveiled plans to transform the club by investing in youth development and building homegrown talent instead of relying on costly transfers. Speaking at Jericho Toyoyo grounds, Owalo said Gor Mahia will adopt global football standards and operate as a professional business. He reaffirmed the club's ambition to reclaim its dominance by winning both the local league and continental titles. Owalo also pledged to mobilize investors to boost the club's growth and support community-based youth football academies nationwide.
Any successful football club all over the world must have a feeder system. So we need to support our youth team, at all stages, at all age sets, so that it becomes the most sustainable means of getting a feeder system for the senior team. Players are today expensive. There is no point of buying players from other clubs, if we can actually generate players from our youth feeder system. And that is what we are trying to do for purposes of sustainability, so that we have got a means of continuously strengthening the team year in, year out.
Now, when the change of winds blow, some choose to build walls, while others choose to build windmills. Now, which one do you choose to build today as we turn new month? Naomi Ombuye has been our sign language interpreter. My name is Ocheng Cynthia, and on behalf of the team that made this a success, it's a good night. See you next time.